Before I bought this game, I don't have PSN, and I was looking online, and I like to see offline content in video games. And one of the things you used to get in quite old FPS games, and even RTS games and RPG games, was the way to play multiplayer, but with single-player bots and or do split screen. And it's a feature that in many games I feel could have been prevalent, and I would have bought them, and it would have made them live longer, such as Halo. I think Halo multiplayer could have done with bots, and it would make me want to buy an Xbox and get Halo. Titanfall 2 to some extent does have bots, but Titanfall 1 it was all online, and that put me off, because I don't want to pay £50 for a game and then pay another £50 on top of that. Now, certain games such as FIFA and PES and Football Manager, etc., sports games mainly, they have to play against the computer, because most of the game is against the computer. It's sort of an offline game. Now, Call of Duty's always sort of been multiplayer orientated since around Call of Duty 2, I would say. Single player's been great, but online's always sort of elevated that a bit forward. Anyway, I'm digressing. Call of Duty brought in bots in Black Ops 1. Now, before this, sometimes my Wi-Fi would go off, or sometimes the connection would be terrible in certain games, and it would force us to not buy them games, and in result, it also drives down the prices of them older games. If you've got Call of Duty 4 on the PlayStation 3 and you go online, there's not going to be many people online. Meanwhile, on the Xbox One, they haven't done backwards compatibility, which does allow for you to play them sort of old games. Again, there's, they redo them. But another way to keep your player base alive is through adding bots, artificial intelligent NPC, non-playable characters into video games. Now, I'm a programmer myself. I love anything to do with computers and programming, and I specialise in artificial intelligence. That's what I love. I love AI. I think it's amazing. Now, Call of Duty really took a step forward in Black Ops 1 when you could play combat training. In other words, bots. And this allowed the game to thrive, and it's one of the Call of Duty games I've sold on the other ones, because you could play against the computer. Now, if that was included into Modern Warfare 3, I know this is a survival mode, but it wasn't multiplayer, it would see the community live on, because even though you could play online, you could populate the servers with bots, and through the peer-to-peer connections, it would mean that the servers wouldn't have to be running on Call of Duty. Call of Duty World at War could have done with this, and Call of Duty 4 could have done with it, but we've got the remaster now, so they have done it. And this is one of the reasons why I bought it for. I refuse to pay £50 or £40 a year to play online, because why should I? I've already bought the game and I bought the console. So when I was looking online to buying the game, there wasn't that much on the bots or the offline multiplayer, as to say, split screen or versus against the computer. And I thought to myself, if I was to make a game, want to buy a game, I would want somewhere where I can look to find videos of the offline multiplayer. It sounds strange saying that, bots. To have a look at them and see how they play and perform. So I've just thought to myself there, I've just done a video doing gun games, so go back and check the gun game bots. Veteran, amazing. I'm going to play each game mode in the game for you to see how the bots perform in the game. Because what better way to see if you want to buy the game by watching me play and seeing how the bots perform, etc. in each game mode. I don't like some of these game modes, but I'll play them for the sake of research, and we'll look at the AI as I'm live streaming right now, and you'll be able to see live reactions and live things from the computer. Now, the AI bots took a massive step forward in what was it again? Ghosts. Sorry, I went blank there for a minute. Call of Duty Ghosts had a massive leap forward in bots. Massive. They brought in they studied players, and they brought in a team mechanic, and you could build your own squad, etc. And they've really brought that forward here into the bots in both Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, the bots just feel better than Infinite Warfare, and it's very strange. I don't know why. And I will do a video on Infinite Warfare, even though it's not the greatest game in the world. But the bots are fantastic. They are great. I love playing them on this game. And they are a challenge on veteran. So you have Recruit, which is the lowest difficulty. They'll be a bit dumb. They'll run into walls and things like that, and they'll spot you, and then they'll take about half an hour to shoot. Regular, they're just a bit better. Hardened, to start using kill streaks and different attachments and playing styles and things like that. But veteran is where you want to play at. Now, you might be thinking veteran is going to be really hard. Yes, it is hard, but it is like online, and the veteran unlocks the abilities that have been programmed into the AI itself. It has specialist trees. So as we're playing, you'll notice some AIs will have different loadouts, they'll have different playing styles. Some will have bomb squad on search and destroy, so they can see your claymores. Others will have RPGs, others will have claymores, others will defend the objective. Team deathmatch is different. Team deathmatch is very different. So, today, I'm going to do team deathmatch for you, and we're going to play. I don't know if I'm going to go through every map, because they pretty much perform the same way in every map. But I'm gonna choose Crossfire. Crossfire is a good map. It's strong firefights and interior fighting, and then there's got the open field in the middle. It's great. Sniping, shotguns, everything you can play in this map. So I'm gonna choose that. We're going to do veteran, and we're going to do 6 bots on my team, because obviously I'm the 7th player, and 7 bots on their team. You can ramp it up all the way to 10 and more, but I'm not going to for this thing. Create a class. So these are me guns. I'm just checking them, make sure everything's alright. Yeah, I'm cool with them. Start the game. So this is a live reaction team deathmatch. It's not looking at me playing the game, even though I'm going to be playing the game and I'm going to be enjoying it. It's more looking at the bots in the game and seeing how they perform, and you judging how you feel about the bots. And by all due, mute us if you're sick of us talking, but I am here to talk you through and what I think about the game, etc, etc. It's a great remaster, but in some areas I feel like it's a bit clunky. It looks a bit big and clunky, but that's a Call of Duty style, and I'm used to playing on PC. I can zoom the FOV out and things like that. So we'll start off, and just watch the computer and what they do. They will have different objectives, so some of them are staying back here while they're loading in. Some of them are heavy weapons, some of them aren't. So there he had Juggernaut on. I should have already died there, to be honest. I know I look like I'm owning them, but they are good. Yeah, he got me there. Now watch the bot. They are quite good and reactive. So I'm just going to play this game, and I'm going to mention every now and then or talk about it. And just watch the map and the mini-map and the bot around and things like that. You get them playing different canals, and Team Deathmatch is very different. But in other game modes, when they have objectives, that's when they really shine. Domination is the best. And Sabotage makes a really good game as well. So there, he comes around the corner. He saw me on the UAV they had. And they do look quite convincing, and they do have different perks and things like that. And I will let you watch. So they've got UAV there, they're using kill streaks. And you do get snipers and things like that on their side. I'm going to run up the middle here actually, and I'm going to see how they perform. And they will flush it out with flash grenades, etc. Oh, he's just got 2 of us there. I'm going to get marked on. Yeah, boy, you got him. So just watching me, there was one down here. Oh, there should have been. They're not that daft. I mean, there are computers, there's going to be flaws and you can exploit them. But they're not as daft as you would think they would be. Definitely not. And I am enjoying playing them. They are a challenge. But they're not too hard. They're good enough to have a good match with. Definitely. There, he just owned me there with what was he using, the P90. The Black Ops 3's bots were fucking awful. They would just clump up and it was disgusting. And it's nice to see bots having different personalities. That sounds strange, but it's true. Now he was waiting for me to come back through there, and then he saw me on the minimap and he tried to knife us. Now he's using a pistol because he's got a sniper.
We've lost the lead. Our UAV is online.
And I'm losing, I'm actually losing. I just got thinking off a sniper there, so we'll watch him. See, they're waiting in the sort of sniping spots that players would wait at. Now they've got UAV, they'll watch UAV and they'll know where I am and me guns and things like that, and they'll react to the UAV. It's really good programming. Cracking programming, actually. So there's one coming to here. There's loads bunched up here in the building that we're holding up in. See, now they're winning, they're playing a bit defensive. Oh, I keep on skipping the kill cams.
Our UAV is online.
I'm gonna shut up and play because I don't want to lose. But you just watch the AI and enjoy.
We're losing this fight.
Fuck. So they are winning. I know it's only by a point, but it just shows you that they're not as pushovers as you think.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
I'm not the best Call of Duty player, obviously, but you know. And some of them will use silences and things like that with dead silence, so. Oh, that was my fault there.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
I really want to highlight their Infinity Ward, the great work they've done on the artificial intelligence programming. You've done great work, and you've really made us enjoy the game, even though you pulled some fuckery with the pricing and etc, but you have done good. So, oh. Great play. I've got 12 deaths. He's dead. And there's one in here. Oh, he's upstairs. So let's go up the ladders. And he's killed him. Oh fuck, I just fell off the ladders. I'm not near I promise you. Ah! Shit.
Our UAV is online.
So look, when he's moving around, he gets his pistol out. The sniper. And the sniper's getting vantage points and the crouch and things like that. It's quite interesting. I won by a point.
Mission accomplished. Good work, Marines.
So that was team deathmatch in Call of Duty. I might do some more team deathmatch games or anything like that. But if you have any things you want to know or do, just message in and email us and tell us. Thank you for watching. Dominator 96.